We have to do, this is always the most awkward part, is redoing all my auras. That's the part that I'm concerned with. Was this here before? This is Diali. What was there before? I feel like there was something there. Okay, so it's the descent now. Was it? Oh, okay, no, it's melting. Okay. And let me just turn on all of these things. You can tell when I've been playing for a new day because I have to re-aura. Oh, it's a wolf. It's like a wolf dude. Oh, it's a goat dude. Ah, shit. Awkwardly. No. Ow. Oh. Okay.
I need more mana.
It's all good. The zombies actually account for like a pretty good amount of my damage right now because of all of the shit that's on them, so. I kind of need them to be up. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We planned for this. So I'd imagine this way is the way to the teleporter back to the continent. I'd imagine that this isn't where we're going to go, but I kind of want to see what happens if we go here. So you have to cross a bridge. I would imagine that what they did was they just made it so the bridge is down. Or the bridge is out. Depending on, I don't know. That could be a thing. Someone's fucking frostbolting me here. Oh, it's just some goats. Fuck these dudes. They have the high ground. This SRS? Oh, that's the socketed one. That's the better one. I still don't think I 100% know what the quality gives me, so maybe it's not as useful as I'm imagining, but still, numbers is numbers. Huh. Yeah, so a bunch of the extra maps are like desert and stuff like that. I think it's this zone, or it's the dried lake or whatever. It's that zone, but a different color palette. So I wonder if we're gonna encounter that. It's just a lot of this update has been kind of imagining places that I've played through in pre 3.0, and then just imagining them as being in the story and where they fit. It's kind of cool. Like, I don't know, places like Vol City, I couldn't have even really imagined in the game until they put it in, and then I'm just like, oh, that makes sense. And I feel like it fits, you know, visually and thematically and stuff. It did a lot of damage to me all at once. I wouldn't be surprised if like the next boss I encounter just super one-shots me or something. Yes, I think the bridge was somewhere over there. Supply hoist. I guess we go to the supply hoist. Oh, is this like a boss? Oh, it's vegan. It's really jarring seeing vegan.
You there. Let me bend your ear for a minute.
I mean, we're gonna hang, but just give me a second.
A fighter that stops learning is a fighter that starts dying, as my old man would oft say. So, Exile,
That's a fucked up thing to say to a
do you
child.
fancy today? Let's see you knock me on my ass. Quick as you can. I doubt this will be a satisfying fight, so it may as well be a fast one. Are you game?
Are you game? Are you game?
That's it. Next time, there'll be no more Master Nice Vegan.
The fact that he calls himself Master Vegan, I find kind of hilarious. So what's over here? Oh, nothing. It was, in fact, a dead end. Yeah, I've kind of been operating. Oh my god, there's like a chance to drop over here. Oh, it's a chaos. Nice. I bet some people think I legit think it's chaos. It's like the. Have we come to a consensus on how SCHYTHE is pronounced? Enough people that I know believe that it's Skype that I'm just like, Alright, well, maybe I'm in the wrong, I don't know. Oh, it's not the shield. So one of these shields can actually have like some minion related stuff on it, so it's worth it to look, I think. In some game that's not Path of Exile, I would imagine that something like... Oh, it's tiered. Oh. Like... Your ground slime turns into like an earthquake, or it's got like gems or something like that. This is actually getting me pretty jazzed to see what like Torchlight 3 is like. I'm always curious to know what competition starts to look like. 'Cause I'm a fan of all of these games. It's best for the consumer. Ow. I feel like my flats being really bad is gonna harm me sooner rather than later. If there's one thing I can't ignore right now, it's my flats. Like everything about my characters have been getting improved except that. The Vestari Desert. Here you go. Desert. I figured that this would lead to the desert. I just wasn't sure how. Yeah, so this is kind of like the exact same palette, or the exact same tile set as the Aqueduct, except they're dinosaurs. It's fucking cool. Zone levels is 61. Yeah, so I think they're gonna put us at like about 60. I bet the last area in the zone's like 69 or something, 68, 69. Because unless they've completely changed the way a lot of map balance works, then that's kind of where we're gonna end up. That's where early endgame begins. These are really tanky enemies. I'm kind of used to my zombies and everything killing stuff really fast. Oh god, they dig. Gross. If it's anything like the Aqueduct or the map version of Desert or whatever, it's a very open-ended map, honestly. Ow, ow. I don't know why I picked up a quiver. The foothills. Was I supposed to do something in the desert? I feel like one of these is here. Stormblade. Should we do this now? Let's go back and do it. Whatever. Was there a waypoint there actually? There's a waypoint. Let's go find the waypoint. I wonder if it's like Vol, where he's just like an area boss, and then he'll just drop an item. This is brand new to me. I have not done any of this at all or seen it, so everything from here on forward is brand new. So laugh at me accordingly. Nice. Shane Herberk. I don't know how to pronounce whatever that item was. Pretty sure it's Herberk. What's up, man? How's it going? Oasis. Is this the Oasis map? Yeah, it is. What's here? Is there a waypoint here? No. Alright, well. Maybe I'll come back later. Herberk. Okay. Got a waypoint like right in the middle of the map for some reason. It's kind of awkward. Desecrated. Desumarket. That's what that was, right? Yo, why is it like... why are we just pretending that all of a sudden there are dinosaurs here? Come on. I'm kind of hoping we can actually finish this today. I feel like that. Oh, we got a desert map in the desert. It's synergistic. Oh boy, this is gonna be like bull, I bet. Okay. Defeat the mummies. Oh, there's a lot of mummies. Oh, there's a tornado. Oh god, my potion didn't work. Fuck that. Oh, god. Yeah, my flask did not work. I shouldn't have stood there, but my flask didn't work. They managed to find the window behind me where they could just like walk up and smack me, so that's fun. Good on them. Oh, it's a harbinger. Hang on, I gotta do this. Hard to see the visual effect of those tornadoes with the wind gusting. The fucked up group of things happening. I feel like these harbingers should put down temporary corpses that fade away, not vanish instantaneously. Like he's kind of screwing me right now. Movement speed is what it is. Alright, maybe if we like, I don't know, have all the enemies in one place, they'll be able to figure out that they should attack the closest one to me. Dude's also just disintegrated into fucking nothing. That's a Aqueduct's enemy. This is not on the Xbox currently, no. So that's kind of the reason that I'm actually not playing the Xbox version right now, is because there's kind of like content missing. Content like this, which is brand new, but not on the Xbox. All right, now we can go. I think it's this way. We managed to cross a lot of ground. Ow. I think it'd be cool if a lot of this stuff was on Xbox. I don't think there's any like, I mean, they probably want to technically test as little as possible as they need to, but you know, I think this stuff would be cool. Because it's in the game, I guess. Foothills. Seeing these enemies outside of the Duresso dream freaks me out. I think one of those like mosquito jumpy bug things bled me. It's hard to tell when everything's going, but that's what that enemy does otherwise, or in any normal situation. Yeah. So once I finish the story, I'm probably gonna like bounce between the PC and the Xbox version, but until they patch the Xbox version, it's still gonna be behind in content, which sucks. It's actually like core content is different, so. Like that Frostblade's character that I was playing on the Xbox actually should have Ice Bite if it was on the PC, but because Ice Bite's not changed on the Xbox version, it's a little rough. This build would actually be slightly different as well because SRS got a nerf in 3.0 that's not on the Xbox patch yet. It's like a 20% damage nerf overall. It's not that major, admittedly, but it's a difference. You also don't have this hot currency. I feel like I've used like a binding orb like 3 or 4 times. Really good currency. IMO. Oh, no, those dudes definitely do. Wow. Whenever any unique drops, I'm just like, I got fucked.
Too much clutter.
Apparently there's too much clutter. This reminds me exactly of the Ascent map. So, I want to talk about like just palette swaps, huh? I'm missing zombies.
I need more mana.
Enemies that leap towards me are annoying. Leap towards my zombies.
Too much clutter.
Too much clutter for that. Let's drop this shitty thing. That's actually decent. It's fine. Doesn't happen. Well, I guess it doesn't happen all the time, does it? I'm not gonna pretend to know your situation. I guess I don't really play a lot of games where that would even happen. It only happens in the MMOs, and the main MMO that I actually play is Final Fantasy, and that has content parity on everything because it runs the same, and it's cross-platform. Fuck video games is what I'm saying. Alright, so what's actually here? Nothing else. Fantastic. So we need to go to... Where is this gonna go? The tunnel. There's apparently a waypoint here feel like we should go try to find it. I think the tunnel is gonna go to another zone. Oh, we should pop our head in and see if there's a waypoint like right there, and then we just leave, walk right out. Because maybe there is. If there's not, then tough. Alright, there's not, tough. Yeah, I feel like it's weird to say, but I don't know. Final Fantasy's like blowing my mind in terms of the fact that it is cross-platform and has content parity and like is all of these things. Oh, you know what we should do? I feel like the way that we handle this is we put a TP down right here. And then we come back. Glad these enemies are still here. F14 is not on the Xbox, no. But it's cross-platform on the PlayStation. So it was cross-platform between the PlayStation, PlayStation 3 and 4, and PC when it had PS3 support. And now it's just PS4 and PC. No, I need better flasks. Oh, this is a trial. That's weird to see a trial in here. Wow, get good, nerd. I'm looking at the mini-map, sorry. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck to go. Ow. Fucking...
An emperor must bear two blades. Hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
Is there an exile, or was that just a random wither? I don't know. How long has been Final Fantasy 14? I feel like Final Fantasy 14 has been out for like 3 years or something like that. And it launched with cross-platform support. So I don't know.
Mana.
Game development's hard, but
Too much clutter.
I don't know what breakpoints are for stats or subplots. Is what I almost said. The properties that I've been using. So I'm just gonna assume that I should just get a eye level staff in general. I'm trying to upgrade this staff directly. Ow. I think the more reliable thing would be to try to get +1 minions on a helmet or something like that, or +2 minions. But I feel like maybe +2 fire. I thought +2 fire would be a little bit easier to get if I just like alped some stabs, but it's turning out to not be the case. Okay, let's go back to town. I gotta do this before I lose my portal. I'm gonna go talk to everybody once I grab more objectives. I'm kind of curious to know what's in the Oasis though. I heard it's entirely optional, so there's probably nothing. All right, my mind over matter. I don't have enough mana regen to actually sustain this, so we got to get some of that. Boulder Rock. That's how I heard this. Kill Boulder Rock. Didn't even lose a zombie. Great. That was a 1 square item. I would say that I would say that the game Path of Exile is better than Diablo 3. If you want to like ask a purely console player if Diablo 3 is better, I would not say yes indefinitely. Because I think that the console experience that Diablo provides is much better than Path of Exile. And that's just because one of them is designed for the console and one of them isn't. But I think if you were just asking purely about the game, I think Path of Exile is clearly far superior. It just has a lot of depth and freedom that Diablo doesn't have. I don't think you can really split hairs about it either. All right, let's drop some of this currency away. Got a maps tab. Let's just dump some of that. Let me ID some of these things. Yeah, +2 to socketed lightning gems. That could easily be fire or like anything else. So I don't know. And then if I did, I'd probably use this life sprig or something. So I think it's worth hanging on to personally for now. I'm gonna try to do some fancy shenanigans with it, so don't be too distressed. Stormblade. So I feel like I don't know why you would ever want to use Chance to Flee as a stat. That sounds rough. All right, who wanted this?
You did it! They found it, Pataris! They found it!
By the gods!
By the gods!
Elkan's famed Stormblade.
Do you know what this means, my sweet? Once we find the right collector.
Oh, we can go anywhere, have anything. We will be like royalty.
But the storm inside is a problem. It's too volatile in its current state.
You're right. We can't trade away a weapon of such apocalyptic nature.
This will require some pondering, my love. In the meantime, thank you, Exile. Take your pick of our stock. Ah, our relic hunter returns.
You could make a regular go at this.
How about it, hero? Leave behind your warmongering ways and work for us.
No? Well, never mind.
No?
In any case...
Here's that reward we promised.
Oh, okay. Alright, so that's 10 more strength, so... I need more dex now, huh? Dexterity. So I'm hoping that maybe there's some kind of combination node I can get. Alright, so I don't really need that. I could probably swing over and get some of this. I'm looking for maybe like a combination node I could use. So I don't really need all of this damage. I think the best one would be this, I guess. But I don't necessarily want it. Maybe on a jewel. I don't know what jewel is about to have it though. Considering I want to like swing up and get these 2 points for more. There's nothing along the path. I don't know. I might just have to eat it right now. So. Let's see. I'm just trying to look around at stuff real fast. Sorry. Getting lost. Okay, well, apparently we're cool. Let's go back in. But I think if you want to quantify, like comparing Diablo and Path of Exile, I think Path of Exile just represents like a much more quantity of game. So if that's kind of something that you want, then I think it's really good, especially if you want to do like a value proposition, since Path of Exile is free, and Diablo is now like what, $60, $70 if you want like the Necromancer. I don't actually know the price. It's more money.
Life is too precious to waste on it.
I don't know what this next point is about to be. Should I get Energy Shield? I could try to get one of these. I had a jewel I was gonna slot. Reduced mana cost of skills. So, we could swing down here and get this jewel slot. We'd have this one more immediately though. I think I should get this one. I'm gonna get this one. I should actually go do a lab. I think I mentioned at some point. So I think here is where... Oh, this is the powder. All right. It's like a basilisk or something here. For the time that I do play Diablo, though, I really enjoy it. It's just a much shorter amount of time. And for whatever reason, people are unwilling to just, I don't know, imagine that you play a game for less than 500 hours. Like if it's not an MMO or what. I mean, this is like the space that this is in. If you're not playing an MMO that lasts you like your entire lifetime, then it's somehow lacking in some way, which is, I feel like, ridiculous. We're getting some resolution scaling right now. Kind of interesting. I don't think I fought anything that I would define as a basilisk. Oh, I'm just getting basilisk acid, right? Well, so the reason that this has more depth is because the character progression is very open-ended, with a lot of different options. Like all you have to do is like open the passive tree, and you're just like, okay, well, here you go. Here's more options than any. You could probably make like every single variation of any Diablo character here if you wanted to, and then that's still not all the options. Just between like, I mean, if you just want to just put things on a checklist, the passive tree is open-ended and has a bunch of options. Uniques, defined builds, and there's a bunch of them. All of the skills work in very different ways and have a lot of different options and are not rigid in how you modify them. So it's just a bunch of different options available to you. And it's just not a system that Diablo, like none of the Diablos ever had. Which I don't think is necessarily, I don't think it's bad in its own right. Oh, this is probably, if I were a basilisk, I'd probably hang out here. Oh, that's the basilisk. Nice. Ow. Those are cool projectiles. Aha! Oh no. I think this is it. Oh, you know what we did? There was one boss that we need to go back and fight in Act 7. So so we can go back and do that here now. I guess, yeah, in this genre, I don't think it's, you know, that unreasonable to expect that people want that kind of depth, but not everybody really does. And I think for all the Path of Exile players that maybe play for like one character in a league and then don't play for the rest of the league, I feel like if that's the time frame that you're playing in anyway, you'd probably have a better experience in Diablo, because that is my experience in Diablo now, and I find it very enjoyable. And because of how rigid Diablo is, I find that it's easier for me to just like jump into a newer character. Like, I think I've actually played every character in Diablo, but I can't say the same about Path of Exile. I haven't even started as every base class. Not that that really matters, but I think I've probably tried like 5 of the core skills. I'm not complaining either, but it's just like, it's kind of the reality of my situation right now. I can barely see whatever that emoji is on in the chat because it renders so small for some reason. Okay, well, this zone is only about killing the basilisk, I guess. That's fine. I have no problem with that, really.
You have done well, but our concoction requires both acid and powder. Return to me when you have collected the second partner in our corrosive duo.
Okay. Did you take it? Yes. Good. That's okay, man. This actually helps me, but the crit chance does nothing. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of side exploration. I don't need to do, but I kind of want to, so join me on this journey. We're gonna go to the Oasis. I just kind of want to see what's up before we go back to act whatever. Oh, it's a bikini. I thought it was, so I thought I saw the bikini bottoms or whatever, but I thought that the top was like fire for some reason. Clearly I don't know the emoji. I just had a lot of gems all right there.
I need more mana.
I think I double tapped that non-instant potion. You guys, there's a guy right next to me. Get that guy. My zombie's desynced. Oh, there's a Harbinger. Got it. Good. Alright, let's see if the Oasis exit is always here. Oasis? Nice. I feel like now that I know that it's not a smiley face, I can't unsee that. God, this like burrowed charge thing is so cool looking. When can I get that ability? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get up this stupid fucking cliff. So in the map version of this, you fight a Vol the Protector or something in the center. You fight a version of Vol. So let's see if that's actually the case here. In the expansion content, they've been pretty good about rewarding doing all the side objectives, so I would hope that that's gonna happen here. We'll see though. I got poisoned. Fuck that guy. Degen's kind of fucking my mana if I don't have more mana regen. See my damage reduction as a buff. That'd make me feel good, even though it'd constantly be all over the place. Yeah, because I kind of want to do the story stuff on stream. I'm finding that I'm playing Diablo off stream, so take that for what you will. Dude, another Chaos. Nice. So the Oasis map has like a little bit of water, like you might expect an Oasis to have. But the Vol boss is in this little ditch kind of thing. It's not actually a ditch, but it's not in an arena, so hopefully we will encounter it. Ow. Sorry, there's a lot of shit over there. I think there's like 14 dudes doing that cyclone. It's like, I can't see anything. Ow, fucker. It's not terrible or anything, I just can't see. And we should at least pretend like I'm, you know, there's something at risk. What are my thoughts on Bitcoin? I don't think I've looked into it as much as I maybe should. I think the idea of like a decentralized currency seems kind of interesting, but not knowing that much about the inner workings of actual currency. Actually, like using it and stuff though seems, I don't know, kind of questionable. Yeah, quality. It feels like you're partaking in some weird, shady, like hush hush business. So there's that. Some people might find that cool. I don't know, there's lots of parts of it where I'm just like, I don't know. Bitcoin seems kind of weird. Oh, these are just regular feral chimera? Chimerol, huh. Yeah, so I'm looking for anything. Like I said, they haven't really added since Act 3. They have not really added a bunch of superfluous side areas. Like usually there's something. It's just a matter of what. They even turned, I think the only area that they didn't turn into something is Catacombs, which is literally just like, get a trial of ascendancy there, and then it's a map tile set, and then that's kind of it. Nothing else to speak of, I don't think. Yeah, I would imagine that the boss, I was literally just running a bunch of these. The boss would be somewhere like right there maybe. Or right here. But there is nothing. I'm gonna full clear the oasis. I just wanted that extra level so that this boss fight is a little easier. I think unless they probably changed the tuning, because I think they changed the way the little frosty balls work. So hopefully that will make this oh god, this boss fight way easier. One can only hope. Yeah, huh. There's nothing here. What a bummer. Life, resistance, energy shield. All right, well, this is just better. Right? Word of Flames on hit. Yeah, because I'm gonna do that so much. Okay, yeah, so Act 8, I'm so sorry. So there's nothing in here, I guess. This is a superfluous zone, technically. At least for that zone, it's like a repurposed zone, so you don't have to feel so bad about it. Oh, I guess this is one hard part. I have to go find the exit to the High Garden. There's no waypoint in the High Garden unless they changed it. So this is gonna kind of be a little bit annoying. Oh, I'm like way over the zone level. I did forget about that. Fawn's Horn. Any one of these could have like some +2 fire, +1 minion, whatever. So, worth looking at it all. Because as long as the base stats are decent, the main thing I'm getting benefit out of is plus fire. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Come on, Hector. Slow down so my zombies can hit you. Yeah, these things. They destroyed me in the beta. So hopefully they don't do that now. I have a better idea of how to do the fight, because I did the fight on that Frostblade's character as well. The Frostblade's character fared much better. The High Garden. Okay, so the exit is pointing in the same kind of way, so you can kind of follow the same thought process to get there. It was flipped though. The time we did it here, the trial was more north, but the exit was still pointing the same way. So yeah, there you go. I'm not even really recognizing that the things are there. There's a bunch here because of these stupid fucking enemies, which I think they ended up showing up in maps for me. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Quite possibly the most annoying enemy and enemy effect in the game for me. Yeah, our strat's gonna be to try to kill the boss as fast as possible so we don't have to deal with the mechanics. That's kind of why I waited, because I actually really... this boss is hard. I think that this is probably the hardest boss up to this point. Dun 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 dun. like the effect, that frosty projectile effect. I feel like the way that they should actually do arrow MTXs is to kind of make a general effect that all of the vanilla arrows can use. So like T-shot, split arrow, barrage. There are some other ones. Puncture, elemental arrow. I think they should all just have like a really one kind of general skill effect that they can all share. So they don't sit here making a bunch of individual ones for every single individual skill, because I think that's why there's not that many. Like T-shot has one, lightning arrow has the blood effect. Split arrow now has an MTX effect, but didn't for a long time. And barrage still doesn't have one, and puncture doesn't either. Or frenzy. I think it could be cool. There's a bunch of like different effects that there could be for those skills. Oh my god. It's annoying that it tracks on me. Fuck off. Track on my zombies. Trivialize this mechanic for me, please. Yeah, it was way easier on that Frostblade's character as well because there was I had more movement speed. I know lots of things about this make this really annoying for me right now. Alright, so we're gonna hope that this melee fizz is okay. Oh, they're using that one skill, charged burst, I think is what it is. Attack my zombies. Attack anything else. Like literally there's like 10 different targets that you can attack right now. Don't be a douche. Jesus. This is probably one of like the biggest reasons I hate summoners. And because I have to fucking kite because this guy's a fucking asshole, my minions aren't attacking. Really happy I waited on this one. This is an annoying fight. I think a lot of it is just like summoner related though.
Bugle was a cautionary tale. The only way to truly understand fear is to become it.
Mm-hmm. You remember where his Pantheon is. Reduce reflected damage taken. Huh. I don't have to worry about that. Psst. Do these do damage to me? Oh, they just slow. Okay. Let's deposit. Look how many fucking... If anything is really crazy about this league, it's how much extra garbage you walk away with. Like, look at all of these things. Fuck.
I'd thank the gods, but you seem to be taking them out at an alarming rate. Not that I'm complaining. In my experience,
not that I'm
democracy's never been
complaining.
great for entrepreneurs like me. Unless you're in the Holy Relics business. That's too single-minded, too orderly. Give me chaos any old day, for it is in chaos that opportunity is bred. Sun can get back to his usual state of mayhem, and I can get back down to business. Everyone's a winner.
It's weird that he uses the
So
currency
it was
like
that bloody scholar after all, was it? Sick bastard. Well, he's gone now, and I hope you made sure he suffered like those poor kiddies he tormented. I'd have toasted him nice and slow like a spitted pig. See how he'd like them apples stuffed in his mouth.
I don't think I know who he's talking about.
Have something for keeping us safe from the divine undesirables of this world.
Yep. Alright, cool.
You have offered us the greatest of gifts, freedom. With these divine tyrants gone, we are free
makes
to
me wanna play
live our
Forza.
lives as we wish, not as is ordained. In time, all of San will thank you. For now, let it simply be me.
Sex scene. Oh, dang. Nothing to say, Clarissa?
How you going?
Cast speed, ES, all res. Dang. I think I need more to make
Stay
that.
out of the shadows. They bite.
They bought. A little bit more appealing. That's okay though. I should do my crew lab. I think I can. Unknown area. Okay.
Justice will prevail.
Yeah, what level is this? 55. Oops. Kind of slept on this. Let's see. We'll do it real quick, like. Yeah. I'm mildly interested in kind of doing some of the side stuff. Go 5 link. Oh shit. And we got a trans. Oh, hello. Clever girl. Alright, what's this?
Dark influences reside in dark places.
To the worthy go the spoils. What does that mean? Cool. Okay. I feel like that means, like, I think there's a dark shrine for Azar to drop, like, multiple things. I'm not gonna go through that. We're not actually gonna do a bunch of, like, extra side stuff. I'm more willing to do that. Especially in Cruel. Oh, fusing, nice. cutlass, damn it.
When I'm ready, and
So this
not
is the
before.
aspirants trial? Cool. Cool!
Oh, the weary traveler draws close to the end of the path.
Yeah?
The Emperor beckons, and the world attends. No two battles are alike. You are inexhaustible.
Dang it.
Loyalty is a fire that spreads quickly if the forest is dry.
Very philosophical, Bizarro. He's just speaking words of wisdom. I'm hoping that, like, my zombies provide enough AoE for me to not have to worry about it. I think in the most optimal of scenarios, I would be playing a fully zombie build, to be honest. That's kind of how I imagine a summoner being played. I thought that was also a dark shrine. It's like kind of like right in the middle. Very well hidden, that one.
The son of Esamir met the son of San upon the road to the imperial throne. The Eternal offered his cunning, his eyes and ears bought and paid for. The Esamite offered his strength, his sword, earned in the arena. A pact was forged, with the labyrinth as witness. Two men separated by blood, two men bound by hope, two men, and only one emperor.
Oh, snap. Words. Cool. I feel like there was something else. Oh, whatever, doesn't matter. I care not, I'm here for the ascendancy. Ooh, I can get a boot enchant. Oh god. Yeah, we gotta fucking do the banner. These ones are funnier because there's traps. But if you're a summoner, you can just make it so all your shit kills everything way ahead of time, so you don't even have to see it, really. You don't have to deal with all the riffraff. Some good times, if you ask me. God damn it, fucking zombies are so fucking bad at this shit.
I need more mana.
Ow, oh god. Oh, stop moving! Oh my god.
Those who ascend too quickly, the fall.
I'm so annoyed. Oh god, why? It just wouldn't stop moving. I mean, I could hold shift. Just stop fucking moving. Why does that sword bleed me too?